Hey, it's your girl, Sissy Brown, and we're here at the National Museum of African American Music with the Executive Director, Creative, Shannon Sandra of BMI.
What's going on, Sissy?
How are
good?
you?
Amazing. So good to see
That's
you.
an interesting title that you have.
Yeah.
Executive Director, Creative. What does that mean?
Okay, let me tell you about that. So at BMI, if you don't know what BMI is Broadcast Music Incorporated. So bottom line, we make sure songwriters get paid. If businesses play music in public, that's we collect. They pay them a fee to play music in public. It comes into us as a fee and it goes out the door as a royalty. So when you hear about songwriters getting royalties, this is how they get paid. So radio stations pay, TV stations pay, bars, restaurants, gyms, everybody pays to play music in public. And when they do, this is how songwriters get paid. And that's what we do. And so executive director, creative just simply means I work with creatives, and I'm executive director in the creative department at BMI.
So are you the one that cuts off the music when we're on Facebook Live and the music's playing in the background?
No,
Is that you? Is that
ain't-
BMI?
That ain't us.
Okay.
That ain't us.
So if they're should they be getting paid because it's in the background? Do you feel like
Yep.
that?
Oh, absolutely.
Really? Why so?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because this is something that somebody owns. Because otherwise, put it like this: if it had no value, you wouldn't be playing it. So let's establish the fact
True.
that it has value.
That is
you
true.
wouldn't play music in your bar, your restaurant, if it wasn't a vibe.
That is
You
true.
play particular music because it's a vibe. And that's exactly what that's about. So this is about not only just music, anybody that we create content. So if somebody uses your content and leverages that, I don't have to bust your head. Look, I'm just trying to we can eat together. That's all this is about.
And it's about together.
Together.
So BMI and what you're doing at BMI, what are the strengths that you see that are coming up for BMI Aspires like in the next year or so? What's going on in your department?
For us, you know what? Just doing what we do. What we do best is take care of songwriters. We celebrate songwriters really well. We celebrate their accomplishments. We put together events. We do a lot of networking events that put songwriters together, and not only just songwriters, we put songwriters with publishers, managers. We connect folks to folks, people that are looking for each other. We operate somewhat of a switchboard. Where usually people's first relationship in the music business. You take somebody like Taylor, and longest relationship. Take somebody like Taylor Swift. You may change managers, you might change labels, all these things. PROs, performance rights organizations, which is what we are. Big on relationships. You don't usually change PROs. And so that's what we do. We usually your first stop in the music business. We're usually the first ones to get to know folks, and we travel with them throughout the entirety of their careers.
The whole career.
Whole
So
career.
Taylor Swift, you guys have been with her for
Day one.
wow.
Before the record deal.
Before the record
It
deal.
was BMI.
Wow. Shannon Sanders right here, guys. Thank you so much for being
Southside
here.
business.
Do you have
Thank you,
anything to say to Nashville, the music business, anything? What give us some nuggets. Give us
Listen,
something.
You know what? This is a special ecosystem. It's a very special thing that we do here. It's a very powerful time. To your point, the word togetherness. It's important that we come
Absolutely.
together right now.
Absolutely.
And we be together. There's a lot going on. You have a lot of persons of marginalized communities, and specifically Black people, making their way into country music. Today, Grammy nominations came out. You see the Warren
Yes.
Treaty, along with our guy Jelly Roll.
Thank you so much for being here. The
Thank you for
National Museum
having
of
me.
African American Music. It's your girl, Sissy Brown.